Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We have a lot of constituents who are concerned about the reports related to Zika virus, and I know that's something that has gotten on your agenda as well. I wanted to ask you about where this is in the budgeting process and where this ranks on your priority list. What are our efforts to deal with zoonotic diseases? In particular, what are we doing to actively grow One Health? What are their collaborations with the CDC and NIH in terms of zoonotic diseases like Zika?
Yeah, well, the Zika virus, as you indicated, is a big concern. The role that our research and education programs will play will be very much focusing on mosquito control efforts. And both NIFA and ARS have roles to play with respect to mosquito control, as well as through cooperative extension in providing information to individuals and families about how to protect themselves. So let me ask Dr. Jacobs-Young to start, and then Dr. Ramaswamy to talk about the NIFA programs.
Yeah, so thank you for the question. You know, currently there is no vaccine for Zika in the United States, so mosquito control is going to be key to helping us with this issue. ARS has a long-standing history of working with the Department of Defense in terms of mosquito control, and so products like DEET and some of the other products, repellents and attractants, were developed inside of ARS, and so we want to bring that historical knowledge to this issue. We have work underway in surveillance. So we want to be able to keep our eye on what's happening in terms of this issue. And then we want to focus new research. If there is new funding available, we want to focus new research on virus ecology, transmission, and host. And is there any potential impact to agricultural animals? It's an area we have not taken a look at. And so we have some ideas about how we could be even more helpful working with state and local public health organizations.
Is there a vaccine anywhere in the world? Or?
There is, and Dr. Ramaswamy can tell you a little bit more about that.
Dr. Ramaswamy.
Yeah, so let me go back to your question itself, and you asked the question, what is the U.S. government doing? There is a convening that's taken place, is continuing to take place as well. The Office of Science and Technology Policy has brought all the interested parties and people, the various agencies that have the skills, everybody from CDC to HHS to USDA and others as well, EPA as well. So that's one part of it. And there's trying to understand what are all the different pieces that we've got and how do we deploy these things in addressing the challenge we've got. In regards to and I'll come back to the mosquitoes and the area-wide integrated pest management that Congressman Farr asked as well. The vaccine, there's an outfit in India that has developed a couple of vaccines, but they're under test right now, and it'll probably take at least another couple of years. There's also an outfit in France that has developed a vaccine as well that is, again, it's being tested right now. But very specifically coming to the mosquitoes, ARS, the lab down in Florida, is well known. The Center for Medical and Veterinary Entomology. They're the ones that, in quotes, invented DEET and other repellents and things like that. And using mosquito netting treated with insecticides, permethrin particularly, to deal with mosquitoes. And so there's a body of knowledge that's available from ARS. The land-grant universities, particularly along the southern states and the eastern seaboard, Atlantic seaboard up to Virginia, every one of the institutions, we've queried them, including Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands as well. We have approximately about 70 individuals that are undertaking research and extension efforts in helping communities understand how to deal with the Zika virus. Pregnant women, what do they do? Where do they seek the information and things like that? That's happening as well. And very lastly, I just want to say something about this area-wide integrated pest management. We've had over the last many years significant budget cuts at the federal level, at the state level, at the local level. We had this cadre of individuals that have all disappeared over the years. And every time something new comes along, we build it up, and then once it goes away, that investment goes away as well. So these mosquito control districts that we had, they're toast. Extension agents, we've lost a significant proportion of those as well, and the research enterprise as well. So developing area-wide, that is large areas, and dealing with mosquito problems or tick problems and things like that is critically important for us. These invasive species that keep coming in, whether it's in the plant area or in the animal area or the human area, we need, collectively to think what's at stake for us as a nation as well, from the health perspective as well as from our, food security perspective as well.
Thanks for your testimony.